Alvaro Bautista's date with destiny. Race 1 of the 2023 Promethean Spanish round is underway. Sluggish start from Philip Ertl. He is swallowed up as they head down towards turn number 1. Alex Lowe's making a decent jump, gets up alongside Dominic Egerter and moves through for second place. Jonathan Ray will capitalise on Lowe's moving across Egerter, and Ray is also through now up into the provisional podium places. Bautista leading from the front as anticipated. Lowe's and Ray have both got through on Egerter, who's now got Gardner, his teammate, in tow in a race for 4th position. Toprak Razgatlioglu, the only man ultimately that moved past Philip Ertl off the line. He got up into 6th place. Ertl now scrapping with Andrea Locatelli, scrapping for that 7th position.
Toprak tried to run around the outside at turn 2 of Remy Gardner. Is he in a position to attack into 6?
Turn 6, and Gardner might also be thinking about a move here on Dominic Egerter, and Toprak Razgatlioglu is going to get a buy one, get one free as he comes through on both of the GRT Yamahas, and now the lead Yamaha in this race is Toprak Razgatlioglu, already through from 7th to 4th on lap number 1.
Lead Kawasaki now, Jonathan Ray as well. Ray's out there, the only rider on the harder rear tyre as well. Everyone else is out there on a softer tyre compared to Ray.
Razgatlioglu now makes his move on Alex Lowe's. He's through for 3rd position. 7th to 3rd for Razgatlioglu in little more than 4.4 kilometres. Razgatlioglu between now and at the end of the lap needs to get through on Ray and then needs to close down Alvaro Bautista. Ray straight back onto the racing line to try and follow Razgatlioglu here on lap 2.
Remy Gardner that's gone down after that good qualifying performance. See what happens, gets himself out of shape. Whoa, Axel Bassani's lucky in that one. It's really different in areas of the track where that Yamaha has its strength, and it does have big strengths and advantages compared to the Ducati. He's closer now. Bautista had a big slide. Try and make the move into 5 maybe for Toprak. Not close enough. Bautista able to close off the line.
Look at this multi-rider scrap here. And remember, top independent is at play, not only in this race, but also the top independent in your World Championship. Bassani versus Petrucci, 6th and 8th. And Philip Ertl having a great ride here. An opportunity to pass Bassani, who always goes like a firecracker in the early laps, but is beginning to fade now. Ertl's through going in towards turn number 9. Bassani will try to hit back, but doesn't have the answer. And the number 5, the Go 11 bike, is up into a creditable 6th position. This is Garrett Gerloff, and we find him directly in front of Gabriele Riu, all the way down in 16th position. So Gerloff's obviously had a misdemeanor and come to grief. He's back on board the machine, though, heading towards the halfway mark of 20 laps in race 1.
Yeah, a lot of damage there to the right-hand side of the bike. You can see he's just basically going to pull out of this one. So it must have been a turn 1 or turn 2 crash there for Garrett Gerloff. But that's a shame. He'd been running up inside the top 10.
Yes, for Gerloff. Who had sat, as you say, in that 10th position. We've already lost Scott Redding earlier on in this race. This is what happened to Gerloff, and a shame for him because actually he's closing down the group in front of him at the time of that spin.
And that's Michael van der Mark down at the last corner as well, turn 13. So they've both taken their turns as the lead BMW rider. It's now Loris Baz's turn. They're in 14th position.
Well, that's because the other BMWs are all out of the running. This is what happens to Michael van der Mark.
Looks like just loses the front of the entry there for Mikey. So that's a shame, having ran up inside the top 10. And for van der Mark, at least he's able to walk away from that one unscathed. But look at the front of the field. Once again, Alvaro Bautista just stretching out another few tenths of a second. On this lap, he's already pulled back another 3 tenths on Toprak.
Alex Lowe's, who's going to be the first rider to fall prey here. How early will Locatelli be able to make that move? Well, the answer is in towards turn 13 on lap 12, and it was aggressive stuff there, but Lowe's knew he had to give best.
This is going to be a real challenge for Ray. He'll want to sign off from Kawasaki with at least one podium. This is where Locatelli made the move last time around. Doing the same now in Jonathan Ray.
Andrea Locatelli jams it down the inside of Jonathan Ray into the final hairpin at the end of lap 13, just as he did to Alex Lowe's a lap ago. Can Ray respond immediately in towards turn 1? If he doesn't, Locatelli may well be well away now for a Pata Yamaha 2-3 in this race 1. Axel Bassani's bike being wheeled away. He's gone down, the number 47 in that group, and battling with Michael Ruben Rinaldi, and that rivalry has another flashpoint even at the final round of 2023. Confirmation that there will be a long lap penalty for irresponsible riding for Michael Ruben Rinaldi, but of course Rinaldi, if he's irresponsible, he collects Axel Bassani, takes him out of the race. Bassani gets no points, Rinaldi gets a 3-second penalty, and he's back where he was, having gained the position by wiping out Bassani. So Axel Bassani's going to feel pretty sore about that, which is why we saw him kicking the boards in frustration. Michael Ruben Rinaldi here will take his long lap penalty, ducking to the outside line on the final turn. Still rejoining in 8th position and still comfortably clear of Ilkka Lekkonen, as we rather choreograph. He was a few seconds down anyway. And this again is the move from Michael Ruben Rinaldi on Axel Bassani. 5th position then for Philip Oertel. Alex Lowe's having been picked off by him, and Danilo Petrucci may also be swiftly through here as they come in towards turn 6 on lap 17. So Lowe's loses 2 positions in a matter of a few turns. Both of the Ducatis have jumped him, and the battle for top independence in race 1 this afternoon resumes between Oertel and Petrucci for 5th. Alvaro Bautista is about to make his way now into the final sector to take a race victory and a world championship here in Jerez. It was the beginning of the end for his 2019 title hopes here in Jerez, but 4 years later it's just about time to celebrate in his homeland and with his fan club. Win number 25 in 2023 and a 6th in a row. Back-to-back titles for Alvaro Bautista and Ducati. 2023 Motul FIM Superbike World Champions. Merkel, Poland, Fogarty, Edwards, Corsa, Tosland, Bayliss, Biaggi, Ray. Bautista joins an exclusive list of 2-time champions. Alvaro Bautista does it in style, eases off on the final lap to take it in Jerez. The fan club and the team on standby to celebrate a dominant 2023 title success, crowned with a 25th victory of the season.